$1.30. Then now I have to determine my percent of tip. So I will go just 10%. Then this 10% should apply with what amount? Okay, Jordan says I have to apply percent of tip based on subtotal. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Is there any other idea? No? Okay. So, yeah, that's right. Usually they calculate the tip with subtotal. But sometimes you get confused. Maybe you want to add this tax to the subtotal, have the after-tax price, and then that might be applied to the tip. But that's not the conventional way. But if you did that, the amount of tip will go higher, right? So maybe that's one thing that you might want to consider when you decided to. Yeah, because there is no tax portion. So I just wanted to make sure you can know how to choose the item. So you can start it over here. Then this one will give you separate subtotal, right? Based on whatever you choose. Then tax will be calculated based on your subtotal. Tip will be calculated based on your subtotal. Then you will get the total.
What was his price?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. You're supposed to be 10.
Okay, good.
Wait, but still right here.
What's the sales section?
What do we? I'm changing the tip to 50%.
We go to number 3.
Then now, to get the total, what was your strategy?
I added all of them.
So what are those?
And tip.
Okay, so you add subtotal with tax.
I added teacher and then I added with that.
My tip is 60%. I changed it.
My tip is $21.
I'm changing it.
Mine is.
It's always his work. There's other people's work too.
Can we estimate the price?
Yeah, okay, so this is really good example. Okay, class, I want to share this interesting idea once again. So Alex had some calculation and then he ended up 4 decimal places at the end. Sorry.
Now it rings.
So, but what is the situation we are talking about right now? So what are those values that we are dealing with for this activity? Okay, so we call all this like dollars, cents, right? What are these?
Money.
Money. So when we talk about money, can we talk about the 3rd place or 4th place of the decimal? No. So what do we do?
We just
Round
line
it.
it.
Round it. So in this case, we have 8.226. Then it's gonna be rounded as what? 8.2. So we have 8.226. Oh. Okay, the number next to 2 is greater or less than 5?
Greater.
Greater. Then this number will be,
8.23.
yes. So it's gonna be $8.23. Question?
Yeah, I need to ask you if this is right. This is a really high number. I got $141.
Okay, we can check this with like mental math. Okay, so subtotal somehow came out as $109. It's almost 100. And then now we're talking about taxes 9%. That's almost 10%, right? So then this one is a little bit less or more than 10%?
A little bit less.
Less. Then the 10% of this is approximately how much?
10.
$10 a little bit more, right? Then is this came out as $9 something and then it's reasonable? Right? And then now you decided to give them 20%. So how can you get 20% as estimate? We just talked about 10% of this subtotal. So 10% of subtotal is gonna be approximately how much? Yeah, 10 something, right? And then 20% is how many times of that? 2. Then what you get as a result is about 20. Then can you convince yourself this one is not that off?
Yes.
So that way you can check your answer. Right?
On this part,
Yeah, I can help them. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3 meal items. But you have to choose 2 different drinks. But I see only one kind of drink. So maybe when you do here, okay, so now I take 1, 2, 3 kinds of meal. But I only have, so you need one more kind of drink, right? But I think, I think the calculation based on whatever the subtotal, it's reasonable. It seems
I had 5. I had 2 pizzas. And I don't
How much tip are you leaving?
$21.
I'm leaving 75%. So you have.
I did 20.
I'm leaving 15%. I'm leaving 75%.
What's wrong with you? You're rich or something?
He loves steak.
My fault.
okay, class, time's up for the order form 2. So now I will distribute this discount coupon.
Oh, I love coupons.
So we're gonna move on to order form 3.
Coupons.
I don't like coupons.
For order form 3,
I don't like coupons.
we can use subtotal from the order form 2. But you have to apply whatever the discount coupon you get. So there's three different rates here.
is there 100% off?
I hope I get 50% off.
I don't need a coupon.
I don't like coupons. Too much cutting and then you have to scan them and then tell me the word.
No, Miss Parks, I report family, give me 50% off. Miss Parks, I report family, 50%. Oh my God, they got 50%.
Your drink, your paying yourself.
Me too.
I haven't.
Is it $63?
You're still there.
Is this is subtotal. This is total.
Right now, you gotta change this to
Discounted total or
Wait, when?
so based
Oh, right now?
on this, you can make a assumption. Your discount rate will be applied what amount of the original?
Where you going? Miss Park. Where you going?
How much percent off?
I got 25%.
That works.
Who gets up to 50%? My total is $45. You have to give them another one.
I would like
I lost the percentage.
Okay, class, before you guys go too further, I want to ask you a question. Okay, so now, if you have 50% off coupon, what price do you have to find to apply that coupon? Orlando, what price would you apply the coupon?
I did it.
So there's
the subtotal.
Are you serious?
subtotal.
Yeah.
So Ellen said subtotal.
I did it.
Why is it?
Because it says discounted subtotal.
Before the tax.
It says 25% off entire order.
Order only, not tax.
So entire order means
Only the order.
what you order, right? So that's gonna be subtotal.
Ellen is so smart.
I'm done.
Good. That was really good and a lot.
So we do it with this.
Then one more question, class. After you calculate the subtotal, discounted subtotal, what's gonna be the original amount for us to apply tax and tip?
9%, and then the
How much?
No, the rate is still 9%, and the tip is up you.
It's the same thing, yeah.
But
20%.
what amount should I apply this tax and tip?
You add it? Oh, to the
Discounted subtotal, right? So we cannot use whatever the amount that we had before for this, because now we have new price.
So we need to
Yeah.
multiply what the discount subtotal with the sales tax rate and expense.
Yeah,
And
so,
after that you add on your
yeah, so once your subtotal changes, tax and tip should be changed accordingly.
But it has to be the same percent still, right?
Yeah, percent, yeah, but you can change the tip or, the percent of tip, but sales tax rate will not change.
But the percentage has to stay the same, or can it change?
Yeah, it can be same, it can be changed, it's up to
Okay,
you.
I'm changing it to 100%.
That's really cheap. Okay, Andrea.
Our tax and tip the same.
Do we do the sales tax rate?
Our tax and tip the same thing.
Do we do it
Okay, so percent of discount, you got 20%. You apply this then now, this tax will apply to what? Yeah, discount is applied. And then tip will be applied. Yeah. So I want you to see, once you have difference of total, right? Then tax and tip will be calculated accordingly. Yeah.
So we don't change the sales rate.
Yeah, sales tax rate will not be changed.
I didn't finish this part yet.
Yeah, but to move on to here, actually you didn't need a total because all you need is what?
Discount to sales.
Yeah, so as long as you have subtotal there, you can calculate new subtotal for this order form 3, right? Good.
And then it went to 70.
Mr. Waitley, I'm giving 100%.
I just found out the
I have nothing else to say.
Tax and tip, so then I multiplied 82 and 32 cents by 9.
Okay, so is this, so that was obtained by doing what? You apply the discount rate onto what amount? Subtotal, and then that's the amount. Then now you're applying the 9% of tax rate to what amount? Yes. And then you're calculating this. Good.
And then after I add it all together, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be your total.
Okay.
Then you have to pay this amount to your server.
Okay.
Yes. Good. Then what's gonna be your total?
my new total is $106.06.
She goes every day. That's why she's late. Yeah. I get to school, then I wait for my friend, and then we train like that. 7:30. We go walking, and then we jump outside, then we go to 7, and then we come back. That's why she's always late. She got running and the mine's late. I'm done. I'm done too. I'm done here.
Can you go up there and present how you did and then order Class, time is almost up. Then Jordan is presenting what he did for the number form 3. So let's pay attention to it. Okay, so you can show your work here.
Winners.
Class.
First, I applied my coupon to the subtotal right here, and then I got $82.22, and then I multiplied 0.09 to 82.22, and I got 7.40, and then I multiplied 20% by 82.22, and I got 16.44 cents.
So you apply this tip percentage to
The discounted
this
subtotal.
subtotal.
Then I added it all together and I got $106.06.
So this total means what in this situation? So what is this amount?
The final price.
So that's how much you
Have to pay.
have to pay. Good, good, that's good. Okay. Give him-
did amazing.
So everybody hold this one. How many of you done? But this assessment was timed. So I can give you just 1 or 2 more minutes until the bell rings. So those of you who didn't finish and try to finish. Yeah, I will collect this. So I have to collect this assessment here.
I don't know, yo. Wait.
So there's only
Yes, that's what happens when you let Ellie relax. I already told you to look at it.
Pass all your worksheets. You can give it. Yes.
Don't try to use it. I don't think it's